Ever wondered how our bodies grow and work? Deep inside almost every cell, there's an amazing blueprint. This blueprint controls what we look like, our personality, and even our health. It's called our chromosomes, and they hold our genes. Karyotypes are like photos of these chromosomes. They help us understand our genetic makeup. By looking at a karyotype, scientists can spot any unusual changes in the number or structure of chromosomes. Understanding karyotypes is super important for diagnosing genetic disorders, giving advice about genes, and learning more about human genetics. Come along with us as we explore the secrets hidden inside our very cells. Imagine a massive library packed with books. Each book holds instructions for building and looking after a human. Chromosomes are like the shelves that organize these instruction manuals, which we call genes. Made of DNA, chromosomes are tightly coiled and packed with proteins, so they fit inside the tiny cell nucleus. Humans usually have 23 pairs of chromosomes, getting one set of 23 from each parent. These 46 chromosomes work together like an orchestra, controlling everything from how we look to how likely we are to get certain diseases. 22 of these pairs are called autosomes. They control most of our traits. The last pair decides if we're male or female. Understanding how chromosomes are organized and how they work is really important for understanding how our genes work. Making a karyotype is a careful process done in a lab. It lets us see someone's chromosomes. First, we need a sample of cells, usually from blood, amniotic fluid, or bone marrow. When cells divide, chromosomes copy themselves and become more tightly packed. This makes them easier to see under a microscope. Scientists stop the cell division at a special point called metaphase. This is when the chromosomes are easiest to see. Then, they use special dyes to stain the chromosomes. This creates a unique banding pattern on each one. Experts called cytogeneticists carefully arrange photos of these chromosomes by size, shape, and banding pattern. This creates a picture called a karyogram. This picture of our chromosomes is a super useful tool for diagnosing genetic conditions and learning more about human health. A karyotype isn't just a bunch of colorful pictures. It's a detailed map of our genes. In a karyogram, chromosomes are arranged in pairs, numbered from 1 to 22, biggest to smallest. Chromosome number 1 is the largest. The sex chromosomes, X and Y, are always placed last, no matter their size. Each chromosome pair has a special banding pattern, which helps identify specific areas and any potential problems. Geneticists carefully study these banding patterns, looking for anything different from the usual karyotype. Things like an extra or missing chromosome are easy to spot. By comparing the karyotype to a standard one, geneticists can pinpoint the exact location and type of any chromosome problems. Most people inherit the usual 46 chromosomes, but sometimes there are changes in the number or structure of chromosomes. These changes are called chromosome abnormalities. They can happen when sperm or egg cells are forming, or during early pregnancy. The effects of these abnormalities can be small or big, depending on the specific abnormality and the genes involved. Down syndrome, which causes intellectual disability and certain physical features, happens when there's an extra copy of chromosome 21. That's why it's also called Trisomy 21. Turner syndrome, which affects females, happens when an X chromosome is missing or incomplete. This can cause short stature, infertility, and other health problems. Structural abnormalities are changes in how parts of chromosomes are arranged. A deletion is a missing piece of a chromosome. A duplication is an extra copy of a piece. Some structural abnormalities don't cause any noticeable problems. Others can cause developmental delays or other health issues. Karyotyping is really important in modern medicine. It gives us valuable information about a person's genes. This powerful tool helps diagnose genetic disorders, guide decisions about having children, and track how well some cancer treatments are working. Prenatal karyotyping, done during pregnancy, can detect chromosome abnormalities in the developing baby. This information helps parents-to-be make informed choices about their pregnancy and get ready for any challenges if their child has a genetic condition. Karyotyping is also essential for diagnosing genetic disorders in kids and adults. By finding specific chromosome abnormalities, doctors can give accurate diagnoses, predict how a disorder might progress, and create treatment plans tailored to each person's needs. As we learn more about genetics, karyotyping will probably become even more important in healthcare.
Want to rise to your full potential in your studies and revise like a boss? You can trust Study Guide today to have you covered. Subscribe to this channel and see our website linked in the description of this video to see revision articles to maximize your study gains.